So the week started with heading up to Gloucester to see James. James and Dan have completed on another rent to social housing property. James found the landlord in the steam room. You got to do what you got to do to get deals over the line. This property is going to profit them £550 a month profit passively for 5 years. And I think there's another deal in the pipeline right now. Also on the Monday, Ollie collected the keys to his very first rent-to-rent HMO, so I plan to go see him on Wednesday. But on the way back from Gloucester, just as I got off the motorway, a car flashed me, and then 30 seconds later I had a puncture. So I don't know if my tyre was wobbling or I don't know, but my tyre just blew up. So I had to get all new tyres, which scuppered the plans for the rest of the week to go see Caitlin and George. So I was locked to my house on Tuesday because I had no car. And then Wednesday, me and Chris actually went to view 10 HMOs in one day with one agent. So that was a very busy day, walking around all of these properties. It was so many opportunities, HMO after HMO, all over the place. So the way to do that is you view the properties, you get back, you do solid due diligence, and you make an offer as soon as you can. And because we've tested this area before, we could submit the offers the same night. So the agent woke up the next morning to 10 offers, all professionally presented to them in emails for each property. Then whilst I was in the area, I went to see Ollie. So this was my very first rent-to-rent HMO, right? And Ollie is literally walking in my footsteps, has secured the same property all these years later. This is his very first house, going to profit $640 a month. It was weird to go back there. That house is very close to my heart. It's what launched my business. My family and friends were there to help launch it. It was epic time. Really weird to go back there. Really pleased that Ollie got it. Touching base with all the mentees on a Zoom. So on our mentorship, we do 3 Zooms a week, one with me, one with the mindset coach Chris, and one with Dan for HMO every single week. So this was cool. Amar, whilst in Mexico, has had an offer accepted on a rent-to-rent HMO all the way from Mexico while selling it up. So congratulations, Amar. So Jasper flew a remote control plane for the very first time and landed with style. Not crashed, landed. So I went to see Sam. This is one of my oldest students. He's a legacy mentee. He's absolutely killing it. Like, in terms of service accommodation, him and Zach JV together, and they've got luxurious properties all over the UK. Check this place out. This is just a barn in the middle of nowhere, and they've had it for like 2 years now. The value of the house is like 1.2, 1.5 million, and they control it on a rent-to-rent basis. On the way back from there, I spotted a possible rent-to-rent. Like, it needs a slight refurb, not too much, just a new roof and everything in between. Obviously, that's just a landmark. It's not a possible rent-to-rent deal, but it was fun. A very good friend of mine called Matt, he's secured a business. So he started with rent-to-rent, and then he's gone into like mergers and acquisitions. So he's actually secured a very first business. He's not started a business and then grown it. He's bought an established recession-proof business. So well done, Matt. You've put the hard work in. And well done to my mate Paul, who's coached him through it. This is why your network, your environment is everything. Like, my friends are leveling up. I'm leveling up. It just rubs off on people. It's like, you want to be successful. You attract friends that want to be successful. So get around people that want to be successful. And then Saturday, I went to see Caitlin and George at their very first rent-to-rent HMO. So this property is epic. It's a 5-bed HMO, and it's going to profit them £800 a month. How insane is that? So it's been an epic 7 days. I do 2,500 miles a month, traveling all over the country to see my mentees. Just in the last 7 days, that's James in Gloucester, Ollie in Brighton, Caitlin and George in Oxford, all in 7 days, all while squeezing in family time, valuable bike rides with Jasper. And then to finish it off, last night before I went to bed, I seen this thing on Facebook, screenshotted it, put it in the ChatGPT and said, can you do this in the UK? Turns out 2 miles that way is they do it only 2 times per year. So I signed up for that. Yeah, looking forward to it. Love the feeling of stepping outside of your comfort zone, and I really promote that to my mentees whilst getting on the phones to agents. So I very often love to step outside of my comfort zone, and I think this is like the peak, right? Standing on top of a freaking aeroplane. And then 10 minutes ago, me and Chris had 2 offers accepted, with still 8 pending. So yeah, epic morning, 2 offers on rent-to-rent HMOs. One was off market as well, it didn't even reach Rightmove. So this is what you can do when you build relationships with agents and landlords, is they come to you and you get offers just thrown at you. You make an offer and then it's accepted. What a week. Don't know what this week entails, but I'm sure it'll be just as fire as last week. See you guys soon.